Hey guys, welcome to Loose Lips Podcast. This is your girl Lo, and welcome to Proper Pussy Management, y'all. This is going to be some bonus material that you're going to get exclusively on Patreon, and I might drop it on all other platforms as well. If y'all seen the flyer that I posted, you know I had to bring in my toxic daddy, the one and only Joose from
Yes,
Chillin With
ma'am.
Joose.
Yes,
So,
ma'am. I'm
good
here.
morning.
Pleasure. It is a pleasure. I can't wait to talk about the things we're going to talk about today.
Yes, and it is early in the morning. It's not really early, but it's early. It's 10:30, people. Okay.
Yeah.
And I got all spruced up for well, I'm not really all spruced up for Toxic Daddy. I bathed, you know. I bathed. I took me a detox bath, then I took me a shower, and
Looking good. Looking
thank
good.
you. I moisturized, didn't do too much makeup, did a little light thing.
It's working. It's
But
working.
but thank you, Toxic Daddy. I'm trying to hold on, I'm looking for something. Black people can't never get it together when something has to be done. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because this is video. Gotta keep the lips popping. I had to find my lip gloss
Gotta stay camera ready. I know. I
at,
know.
at all times because um when I woke up this morning, I didn't look like this. Mm-mm. And Toxic Daddy, you look nice.
Thank you. I woke up as like you.
Mm-hmm.
Bathed.
You bathed?
Yes, I took a shower.
Okay.
Had to get all the partying I did off of me from last night.
Did you enjoy yourself though?
Had a blast, man. We was out there around good people, good energy. So,
Did you have like any big booties on you?
oh man, it was nothing but big booties in the
Oh
spot.
wow. Oh wow. And
Yeah.
you're in Baltimore, right?
Yes,
Yes, I have to come up there and finesse me a
I
be more
told
dude.
told you whenever you want to come,
I gotta come. Where you gonna put me up at though, Toxic Daddy?
and put you in the right circle. We'll put you in downtown Baltimore.
Okay, like nice high rise, hotel.
Nice high rise. Get you a nice
Okay.
view of the water.
Oh, okay. Yes, I
You'll be
like
good.
water. Yes. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do that, Toxic Daddy. I'm gonna have to
Definitely.
make my put my stamp on Be More.
Demo may put their stamp on you.
Oh, really now?
Hmm.
Oh, well, that's a challenge I'm up for.
I know you are. That's exactly why I said it.
Yes, that is a challenge I am up for. So, okay, so proper pussy management. I know y'all like, what the fuck is these motherfuckers about to talk about with this shit? So it's gonna be broken down in segments, y'all, because we can't just cover everything in one episode, I don't believe. And
It's a
proper
lot.
pussy management is not something that I came up with. I used to hear Charlamagne the God talk about it all the time
Mhm.
on the Breakfast Club, right? And I wanted to do this because being in a pandemic, sitting at home, seeing you motherfuckers lose y'all mind on social media every day has been highly entertaining, right? And then on top of that, I just been seeing these females just improperly managing their pussy.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like a lot of y'all really think that y'all are finessing the dude when really the essence of finessing is when you can just be pretty and get everything that you want.
Yes.
I had to explain this to this dude yesterday actually who's been trying to get with me, right?
Mhm.
But he's made it very known that he wants to be sexual with me because he said he's sexually attracted to me. And I said, that's fine. I respect your honesty. I was like, but you got to understand for the past few years, all I've had to do is be pretty
Mhm.
and do absolutely nothing
Mhm.
and get everything that I want.
Mhm.
And the thing is, like, if females want to give it up, that's fine. But y'all be giving it up for a happy meal or for nothing.
Yes.
It's very crazy. So I had
Women
to
are
bring
some women are giving things up for the minimal.
the minimum or nothing at all.
Yeah,
And it's shameful because we run the world.
that is true. But a lot of women
Mm.
don't know that.
And it's a lot of power in between our legs.
Yes, it is. Yes,
But
it is.
but they don't understand that either.
They sure don't.
like to me, it don't matter how old you get, you never lose the power.
Oh, that's you. You guys were born with the power.
Yeah, you're supposed to harness the power,
Yes.
and they're not. And
They
I
don't. They
and
don't
I'm
know.
sick of it. And it be chicks that be older than me, or chicks my same age, and I'm like, girl, get up. What are you doing?
Get up.
Like
What are
what? Like what are you doing, sis? Like y'all, like they be going crazy over dudes who just got a mouthful of plaque. They broke.
but attention too. Attention counters all of the power that you guys have. We know
Explain toxic
we
daddy.
know women love attention.
Mm-hmm.
And because women love attention, we may have to bring the bare minimum to the table. And once you guys get to it's consistent attention that gets y'all
Mm-hmm.
or help y'all. And once we give y'all that, we kind of or you guys kind of relinquish your power. Y'all give it to us.
Not all, because
Not all,
this,
not
yeah,
all.
because me, I like attention, right? But I like it from the right person. I
Mhm.
have dudes that give me attention all the time, but I don't want y'all. So
Right,
it don't work for me. And
right.
then plus when you're used to getting attention all the time, when you're used to men, fawning all over you, another nigga giving you attention is just another day of the week, honestly.
No, that is very true. That is very true. You do have to be the one that she wants the attention from.
And it's like it's women out here that um are pick me's. Um
Yeah.
they're
I've got plenty of arguments about the pygmies.
Yes. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about the pick me's. I'm gonna have to add that to the list. Yes, y'all, we have a list. That is a notepad of things.
There- There's an itinerary.
Yes, an itinerary. And then there are women out here that kind of just gotta take what they can get, so to speak.
Yes, those two.
And those women, they gotta take what they can get because of the position that they are in, but that's their fault.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
That's their fault. So we're gonna get into all of that because it's Sunday, and I don't know what all Toxic Daddy got planned today. He got on his purple beanie.
Yes, I do. Because it's
Oh,
cold, man.
it is cold. I plan on doing some yard work today.
What I don't know what I'm doing, but the day is still young.
It's
Anything,
it's
anything
very
is on
it's
into it.
very young. Somebody will be feeding me today. I don't know who. But I burnt my waffle, so I feel like someone needs to give me some
You gotta
brunch.
eat. You gotta eat.
I do. I gotta eat. I'm counting my calories. I'm trying to knock out these last 10 pounds. I've lost 90 pounds so far, and thank you. And now I'm, weightlifting and stuff. I'm not trying to look like no man. I'm just trying to look lean and
Mhm.
tone. That's the look I'm going for. So I'm gonna give my body another year. It took me a year to lose 90 pounds.
That's no,
So
that's really good.
yeah.
That's
So I'm gonna give myself a year to see what I do with this weightlifting stuff. Okay.
really good.
So Toxic Daddy, I'm gonna let you have the floor. Which one do you want to jump into first?
Let's see. We can jump into the how to carry yourself.
How to carry yourself. Okay. Yes. And I put in there under how to carry yourself or how you carry yourself. Are you carrying yourself as a woman or are you a city girl?
Uh, Today, in today's time,
Mm-hmm.
carrying themselves as city girls.
Yes.
Everybody's what's the name? Carisha.
And JT.
I love JT though. I ain't gonna lie to
Mm-hmm.
you. I
I
love
do too.
JT. Goddamn,
I
I
do
love it.
too.
But no
She's
one
so
is carrying
fine.
themselves as a woman. Nobody is carrying themselves. Well, not nobody. The majority, in my opinion, are carrying themselves as city girls.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get over, finesse, and a lot of women who are doing that don't even have the they don't have the adequate amount of vagina
Ooh.
to even have that type of city girl mentality.
Okay. Explain adequate amount, like in
Like the
pounds,
adequate amount. I
ounces.
mean, you only get one vagina, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes your attitude don't match the quality of your vagina. Sometimes it just don't.
So
I get
you're
it.
so they're
I get it
acting.
when you have the power, but
Mm-hmm.
some women don't have the power.
They don't. So are you saying like she has a Macy's mentality with a Dollar General coochie?
Maybe, maybe not Dollar General. Maybe she has the Macy's attitude, and and I don't know.
Dollar General coochie.
Okay, all right, I'll say
Yeah.
Dollar General.
Yeah.
I'll say Dollar General then, because
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't match. And
Mm-hmm.
I've dealt with women like that, and I ask why you like that. I don't know who pumped you up to have you thinking like this, or maybe it was self pump. I
And
don't know.
what would be their answer? Like when you ask them that, or did they even have an answer?
Most times they don't have an answer, and they're offended, of course.
Mm.
But that be a legit question that I have. Like, why are you acting like this? It doesn't. Something's not. The math isn't mathing.
She didn't understand the assignment.
It didn't make it doesn't make any sense. I get it. You know, you're a woman, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
again, I love women, so I'm not putting
Mm-hmm.
anything down. But sometimes you gotta play to your strengths.
That is true.
You have to play to your strengths, and everybody's a city girl. Well,
Mm-hmm.
everybody can't be a city girl, so you can't be a finesse.
Mm-hmm.
You may not know the game or the game that they running, or even
Mm-hmm.
the type of men that they running their game on.
Mm-hmm. Like, so shout out to Courtney from the Barbie Way podcast. I recorded with her last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's so fine.
Yes, yes, the fuck she
Like,
is.
I would get her pregnant.
She know it too.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, she knows it, but she doesn't carry herself in a way that makes you like, ugh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, she's confident in it. Because she knows it. Like, I know it too.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't walk around here like I'm better than anybody. That's what I was getting at. Like, I'm just me.
Right.
Or whatever. Like, I hear dudes that tell me all the time, they're like, you know, oh, I just love being around you. Like, I just love your vibe. And I'm like, I gotta turn this motherfucker off. Like, I don't I don't want you over here. But like Courtney, she's very beautiful. She's very funny. She's very humble. She's very sexy. She knows it, and she has sex appeal, but it's like a very natural, very fluent sex appeal. Natural. Like, it's natural. It's a natural sex appeal, you know? And I think women like her, which would be a woman like me, you know, natural sex appeal. We know we have it. We know when to use it. Mm-hmm. We know when not to use it.
Right.
And then you have women who just are overly sexualizing themselves.
Yeah.
To try to get attention. Like, I had an ex-friend like that. We were in high school, right? Mm-hmm. And at our high school, like, a lot of the athletes and stuff, like, we weren't cheerleaders or anything. Like, we played basketball, we ran track. Like, I honestly kind of was like a tomboy in high school and stuff. But all the athletes and stuff, like, all the popular dudes would be at our lunch table. Just chilling. We would just be kicking and laughing, telling jokes and stuff. Woo, 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 woo. And I guess she felt like she wasn't getting a lot of attention because, truth be told, she wasn't that pretty. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna state facts. She wasn't that pretty, but she had boobs. She had a figure, like the bodies that women are paying for today. That's what she had, right? So when she would feel like the attention wasn't on her, she'd be like, oh, my breasts hurt. And then, you know, the dudes, you know, would start giving her attention and stuff. And we would just be like, bitch.
See that, like, that's weird. Number one, to just announce that your titties hurt.
Yeah, but she would do that to get attention. Yeah. Because she couldn't get attention any other way. So she had to point out something on her body because she didn't have a cute face, but she had boobs, she had hips, she had a butt, she had thighs. Mm-hmm. You know, and at that age, we was like 10th and 11th grade. Like, I didn't have any of that. Like, I was up and down. I ain't have no type of figure. But because, you know, I had a cool ass personality and a pretty face, I really didn't have to do much. And I kind of picked up on that at an early age. But, you know, when you at that age, you really don't know what to do with it, right? So the city girls and carrying yourself as a woman. So as a man, Joose, I want to ask you, what's your definition of a woman? What's your definition of a city girl?
So,
City girls make them wish like Ray J. Talk to him.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my favorite fucking verses from that girl. I love
All these,
that girl.
all these bitches want to fuck on Juice.
I don't say that too
Okay, I'm sorry.
loud. But a city girl. The thing, the city girl is as a woman who has the attitude, the mentality, and it's not bad, but they have the attitude and the mentality of like I'm gonna get mine, and I'm gonna get mine from these niggas who want to give me theirs, and I'm completely cool with that because listen, vagina makes the world go round. It's the reason why we do. It's the reason why men do everything: buy cars, get
Houses.
haircuts, dress, house, go to clubs, do live, breathe. It's the reason why we do all of these things, and that's cool. So that's a city girl. Now a woman, and I feel like it's a thin line between a woman and a city girl because a woman, she's going to get hers too. She do what she got to do to get hers. She's going to be able to recognize who she can and who she cannot get it from, and it's not the end of the world if she can't get it from a dude. She can handle her own. She bought her shit. She can do that. Just like you said about Court, she recognizes a lot of shit about her, and she's just cool, just a natural thing. Some people just don't have that natural.
Dudes too.
Dude, right?
That applies to dudes too.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I know a bunch of cornballs.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of cornballs who couldn't talk their way inside of a wet paper bag, let alone get some vagina.
Yeah.
I know that. I got partners who it's really about what they show, their money and all that shit, how they get women. And I
can't stand that.
And I got dudes that won't spend a dime. Not disrespectful, not not bashing. Come on, I ain't giving these bitches anything to stand there, but just don't. And it's their whole auras that they buy that they give off that makes them successful in whatever area that they're successful with these women. So it definitely pertains to us, and I need men to understand something too. That in this life, we are going to get got. We're going to get got. It's just it is what it is. As a man, you find women attractive, so you're going to do the things to try to, or the things you think they want to get them. It doesn't always work in your favor. Sometimes y'all want to go out, or the man thinks the woman wants to go out, so he treats her, buys her, whatever it is, and she may not like you or give you anything. It is what it is. You just got to be able to recognize which one you want to spend your money on, because money is a big thing now. Money is a conversation.
Oh yes, Lord.
Man don't want to give his hard-earned money, and I get it, but I don't want to give my hard-earned money either and not receive nothing in the end. But sometimes in life, you get got. It is what it is.
So let me explain to you what I do, and then you tell me if you think I'm a city girl or a woman.
Okay.
Because I think I'm a little bit of both.
You a city woman?
City woman, making wish like Ray J. Okay, so I'm 35 and proud. Okay, Black don't crack. I have been single for 6 years. I let these men know up front what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to marry you, not going to have your babies. I'm not cooking, I'm not cleaning, not having sex with you. I recently have gotten into this thing where I kind of just I make them eat me out, then I leave. I told you I got some new stories for you, Juice.
You go it.
So, and I tell them, I'm not having sex. It's not like I have 10 dudes like going down on me, right? People know, like, so I had this dude I was talking to, which I'm dropping a new story time with Lo on Tuesday, which goes into detail this recent situation I just had. But long story short, I was at his house. I wanted some head. I told him I want some head. I'm not having sex with you though, and he did it, and I left. Right. So, I have dudes. I don't sleep with them. I have dudes, and I honestly don't have to do anything, Juice. I have a dude that came put my blinds up in my house, puts furniture together for me, have dudes that just go get me something to eat because I'm hungry, for conversation, for date nights. I get gifts. I get jewelry. I get perfume. I get technology. One dude who's married, but I knew him before he got married. I'm on he works for a cell phone company, and I get his discount. I've been had his discount for close to like maybe 6 to 7 years. I continue to get that discount. I come home to Amazon boxes. I come home to shoes, jewelry, makeup. I get my hair done. I don't do anything, and I tell them up front, I'm not gonna sleep with you. I'm not, because I don't want to do that with you. But if you want to do all this for me, that's fine. I'm not gonna be your girlfriend. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this, and I don't have to do anything, and I get what I want. And it's like working for free.
But see,
I just have to be pretty.
The difference between you and, let's say, a woman who doesn't communicate those things that you communicate to them, that is the communication that has been established.
Yes.
As long as you aren't misleading, I think that's the problem. But and a lot of men, we tend to mislead ourselves though, because we'll already have something in our brain because we want it. Feel like we have it or we should have it, and that's not how it goes. You tell yourself, listen, you see a woman, damn, she's fine, and of course we're physical being. We like to see attractiveness. So of course you're like, damn, I would love to have sex with her. I would love to fuck this girl. So you already told yourself when you're gonna do whatever it is you need to do to get it, but you may not even have told her that. You're just going in assuming she may feel the same, and you don't get it. It's not the end of the world. A lot of women don't establish what that is. If you tell them to use, hey, listen, I ain't gonna be shit with you. This ain't gonna be shit. But if you still want to stick around, you can.
Yeah.
You've given them the opportunity to choose. They chose, and here we are. Just like I've heard women say this, like, don't take my ability away to choose, or don't take my options. As long as you give them the option to leave or stay, and they decide to stay, that's the game.
Somebody a city girl or a woman?
You're a city woman.
Make them wish like Ray J. Talk to them.
You are a city woman, and that's cool because it's a good balance of both. There's no lying, there's no deceit. They're doing these things willingly. Bingo. And even as I've gotten older, I've established my role, or I have accepted my role in many women's lives, right? Let's say I work with a couple women, and maybe me and one, we always do lunch. Or
are you the work boyfriend or the work husband?
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am a proud work boyfriend / work husband.
You look like you would make a great work boyfriend / work husband.
I'm prideful in that position because I'm great at it.
And listen, you know your strengths.
Absolutely. I know outside of these business walls, I can't do shit for you. I know that. You know that.
Yeah.
But while we're here during business hours, I'm the best nigga that you can ask for.
But come 5:00 p.m., bitch.
I'm gone.
Over.
I've clocked out. I'll see him. I'll be your husband again tomorrow.
Right. Now not to get off topic, but have you ever crossed the line with some of your work girlfriends' wives?
Yeah.
You have?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes,
I did my supervisor. Long time.
Done a supervisor long time ago.
So would you consider yourself a city boy or city man, or?
I have city boy tendencies.
What is it? Okay, break it down, city boy.
The way I move, the way I talk, how I feel about certain things were classified as a city boy. Like just tricking off. I'm very vocal about that. Now, when women hear me say I don't trick off, they instantly think, "Oh, you ain't giving no money." And doing this. Yes, I am giving some money sometimes to who I want to give the money. It's cool because at that point you don't see it as a loss. It's just whatever your position is. So if work bae calls me or texts me and say she's hungry and I'm on my way in, fuck it, I'll stop and get us something to eat. Good shit. I'm hungry too.
So are we considered like co-workers since we podcast? Like if I DM you or text you like, Joose, I'm hungry.
we can, if the profession is podcasting, then yes,
Yeah.
we are coworkers.
Okay. All
We
right.
are
I'm
coworkers.
now if I text you randomly 2 weeks from now, like Juice, I'm hungry.
All right, what you want?
Oh wow, I like that.
See, it's because there was something established. Oh, you gotta establish it. And men don't. I think men be afraid to establish it
They
because
do. Me, y'all
they
are terrible
scared,
at communicating.
because we scared that we gonna lose the pussy that we haven't even gotten yet,
But
or
why?
or
It's
or
it's
know if you're gonna get it or not.
it's not really a loss. It's a loss if you had it. But if you
Yes,
never had it, it can't be considered a loss.
but see that's that mental thing that we do to ourselves.
Oh,
Because
y'all retarded.
we are. It's listen, keep it. It's not something that we should do, but we do it because that's how much power the pussy holds.
So, proper pussy management. Do you think a city girl is properly managing her pussy or is she improperly managing her pussy?
Depending on um her quote unquote income to pussy outgo ratio. So
Amen.
if she's receiving more than she's giving out, then
Mm-hmm.
kudos, sis. You got it. You the
Yes.
you're the mold. You got it.
Yes.
But if you giving out more than you're receiving and you still rapping JT's lyrics, you are not upholding you are not upholding the scripture in which.
Carisha and JT would be pissed off
Oh yeah, yeah, they
at
they
y'all.
the fuck up. And listen, I don't know about them personally, but I'm pretty sure they have gotten to,
Right.
it's just a part of the
I
game.
mean, it's just part of life. Like women, I have improperly managed mine in the past. You learn from your mistakes. I got tired of improperly managing mine. So I
Mm-hmm,
had to go back to the drawing board
mm-hmm,
and figure out what I was doing wrong.
mm-hmm,
And you have to have a conversation with yourself about what is it that I want. Like there's some women out here who's looking for a relationship. They
mm-hmm.
want to get married. They want to have kids. Why the fuck y'all want to do that? I don't know. But kudos to you, sis. So they're going to do things a little bit differently, right? Women such as myself, who marriage is not on the top of my list. It's
Mm-hmm.
not having any more kids. This war room is closed for business. So I'm looking at things differently.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I've also improperly managed my penis before.
Oh, tell us a story.
I've given out numerous amounts of free dick that I
Oh,
should charge a lot of these women for.
wow. Are you charging now?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Hell
so
yeah,
like
charge.
when a woman, because I'm pretty sure women approach you, because you
Mhm.
know a lot of women we don't care nowadays. We will
And
approach.
I love it. I love it.
So what? So like when it gets to that time, like what do you let them know that you want to do that you're not going to do? Like what do you tell them?
Number one, the dick ain't free. I
Know
don't
your
care.
worth.
I don't care if you're attractive. I don't care. Listen, I could really want to really knock you down, but not to say that you gotta like do something for it, but you gotta earn the shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't just and again, this is me not being afraid to lose a possibility of being with a woman. Take it is what it is. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
never had it, so you don't know if you're missing anything. You
That's
just
true.
want.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be able to step out. You gotta be able to take a step back, my brother. Step out of horny mode, because horny mode is a
Yes.
horny
Yes.
crazy
Some of these dudes you can just boil a hot dog for and you gonna get it.
shit. Sometimes you ain't even got to go in the kitchen.
You just come inside the house.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do.
You got to step outside of horny mode. Once you step outside of horny mode, you see a lot of things different.
Mm-hmm.
See how a lot of people move. You see how you start to really listen to a lot of the bullshit that people say, and you can move accordingly with that. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
listen. Women lie too.
Yes, we do.
Women also lie to get dick.
Yes.
Say women think they have to say things that men want to hear,
Mm-hmm.
and being able to step back, you realize the goofy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Realize that you one of them, whatever one of them are.
Yeah. One of
Oh, you
them.
them. Okay, cool, got it. And then you move accordingly. I know a woman, married woman. I knew her before she was married. Um, a habitual cheater. A habitual. I have never seen a married woman in my life do the things that she do. it's almost embarrassing for her husband, who I don't know, but I feel embarrassed for him because she is just wilding.
Laying that thing.
She's one of the types who feel like she got a lie too. And truth be told, you ain't got a lie to fuck.
You don't.
You don't.
You just wake up.
That's it.
That's it.
You don't have to do anything. But I feel she's the type that goes out of her way to tell certain stories and to live a certain type of life that she isn't really truly a part of, to get side dick, which is a wild thing to me. But I don't. What the fuck do I know? I don't fucking know.
They say you don't have to lie to get. Like, one thing I hate is when men, and women do it too, try to throw salt on their spouse's name to try to have sex with someone new. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't have to do that. That's improperly managing.
You're volunteering shit. Shut up. It's always gonna be my thing. Shut up. If you are in a relationship and you decide that you want to step out and you want something else, I'm not saying okay, cool, but okay, cool. I think the minimum that you are required to do is to share your status with maybe the woman that you are seeking. Because truth be told, a lot of motherfuckers don't care if you got somebody. Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna stop what they want to do if they want to do it. Give them the information, bruh. Sis, do what you gotta do. Tell them, listen, I got a boyfriend, or I got a girlfriend, or I'm married, but I still would like to play with you this one go around, or however long y'all finna give it up for real.
Because truth be told, some people are okay with just being a side piece. Yes. They are okay with it. So, yes, like you said earlier, yeah, you don't have to do it. You want some lip gloss?
You ain't got the lie.
You do not. So I'm gonna pick one from your list, Joose. Mm-hmm. So, which is something that needs to be preached on. You shouldn't even be thinking about sex if you're so broke and so messed up.
Hey, hello. Put your pussy on the shelf.
Put that mug in storage.
Yes, and leave it there. Let it sit on the shelf.
And leave it there. So I was having a conversation with hell, I can't remember. I have so many conversations. Mm-hmm. But what I was basically saying, like, so for some reason, I don't know why females think it's cool, and men do it too, but I'm gonna talk to the females and you're gonna talk to the men. Okay. Females think it's cool to get on social media, mainly Facebook. Shout out to Mark. Fuck you. I'm in Facebook jail again. It's not even my fault this time. I shared a post that Derek Jackson had up, and they flagged me saying I was promoting nudity. So I went and reported his post to see what they was gonna say. They're like, "Oh, it meets community standards." It what, bitch? So I made a long post on Facebook this morning. If you go to my Facebook page, I done took screenshots and everything. Cause I done tagged Mark, I done tagged all the CEOs, COOs, the people that do the appeals. Somebody gonna tell me. So I done tagged CNN, Shade Room. No, cause I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it.
Shade Room.
Yes, I'm sick of it. But anywho, for some reason women feel the need to go on Facebook and make these long statuses about how their baby fathers aren't taking care of their kids, right? Mm-hmm. I have 2 sperm donors. Mm-hmm. But initially I got my kids off Amazon. And I have never felt the need to bash them. Right. Now, do I talk about my experience as a single mother? Of course. Mm-hmm. Do I talk about, them not being there? Of course, it's a fact. I'm not gonna lie about it. But I don't go on Facebook and make a long status about it. Cause it's like, girl, get up. Like, do you think he gonna come across that status or somebody gonna screenshot it and send it to him? He's like, oh, you know what?
Yeah,
let me go take care of my child. You know what I'm saying? All you doing is inviting people into your business and into your life. And initially, you look stupid. So I say all that to say, we laid down with these men. Mm-hmm. We laid down with these men unprotected. Mm-hmm. So even though we didn't stand at a ballot box and vote for who we wanted our baby fathers to be, we chose that person as our baby father. But when you keep getting pregnant and pregnant and pregnant and pregnant and pregnant by different men, and they all turn out to be deadbeats, then you need to ask yourself, what is it that you're doing? And I think it falls into this: you shouldn't even be having sex if you're so broken, so messed up, because there's something broken in you to keep laying down with deadbeats and keep having all these kids and they want to get on Facebook. I understand, as a single mother, we get irritated, we get agitated, we get pissed off, we get upset, we get depressed, because we're doing the job of two people.
Right.
But it's not going to change your situation. So if you already having issues with one baby father, two baby fathers, why are you still thinking about sex and going out there and having and go make another one, have issues with baby father number 3, baby father number 4, baby father number 5? You know, I'm not making any excuses for myself. Had my daughter when I was 17, had my son when I was 19. I was young and dumb. But I grew up. I realized, oh, okay, I picked 2 of the worst. Like, anytime I'm watching the news and they say somebody got shot in my hometown, I'm like, oh, Lord, please let it be one of my baby fathers. Please, Lord.
Oh,
woo, please. And it don't be. Hell, I'm gonna have to do this myself. Yeah. So I think it falls into that, because like when everybody goes through trials and tribulations. When I have gone through my trials and tribulations, sex was the last thing on my mind. I was thinking about getting my money up, getting my shit together, because I have kids. And it's like, motherfuckers who are down on their dick, all they can think about is sex.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it.
Yeah. Listen, as a man who's been in, you know, the horny zone of my life, being, like you said, down on your dick, like, just sex for me is the last thing I'm thinking about, because there's so many others. I can't, that's not even something I can phantom focus on. And I know guys who've gone online and posted their full life and talked about the bad women or the bad baby mamas that they have or whatever. And listen, as a friend, there are 2 things I could do. One, when I see some goofy shit you do, tell you about it as soon as I see it. Text you, call you, whatever. And number 2 is report that post. I'm going to, listen, I've had homeboys who've gone on Instagram or Twitter and like really dragged. I'm talking about drag their woman in the mud.
Oh wow.
And it's almost like you're questioning what you're seeing. Like, it must, you go through a channel of thoughts. Like, you see the post, you read it, you see who it came from, read the post again, you see who it came from, you hit his phone, you go back, like, did you do this? You screenshot it so that it don't go away, send it to him, and if nothing happens, you report that. I need you to get this off here. This is crazy.
And see, that's one thing I'm thankful for. Like, the people in my circle, mind you, we have all grew up together, or we've known each other 10 plus years. We don't do that goofy shit. Getting on Facebook, we gonna write in a journal. We gonna vent to one another, but we ain't getting on social media to air out no shit like that. Yeah. And if I see you air out some shit like that, then I just nicely disassociate myself from you, because we don't do that. That's stupid. That's stupid. Like, what in you is so confused and retarded that makes you unlock your iPhone or your Android, go to that app, and when Facebook say what's on your mind, you spill all that shit.
Yeah, that is something. That's almost like opening your phone, crying as you're recording yourself.
Oh yes.
Posting it, well, writing a caption, then posting it. Fam, not narrow through one of these times you decided to just stop.
Or before you hit submit,
just
back the fuck up. It's like, I love TikTok, right? But I only love TikTok for the funny skits and stuff. I don't know how sometimes I end up on dead TikTok and sad ass TikTok. Like, that's not my algorithm. That's not the shit I be liking. And people be up there like, I don't know if you have TikTok. and I understand social media has become a place where people have revealed like some very traumatizing shit, and it's probably therapeutic for them. And I get it because I have revealed some stuff on my podcast. It's therapeutic for me, right? But it's the stuff that if I'm gonna reveal something traumatized, I'm not adding a filter. I'm not looking for the right music to put with it. And it's like a whole Broadway musical, and I'm just like,
oh yeah, it
okay.
is. It is. They do. They do a lot. They do a lot.
Too much.
Sometimes listen. Like I'm on TikTok too, and I know what you're talking about. I get embarrassed. I'm like, damn, did you really do? Ooh, like sometimes you gotta take your L silence.
Exactly.
You got to take your loss, but close your door so we see everything that's going on in there. Close your door. You got to take
Right.
that loss.
And it's like what you said, like if you broke, like first of all, if you are broke, you definitely should not be thinking about sex because everybody pays for it in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Whether it's a direct transaction, if you write them a check, a money order, a cash app, or if you got to take that person out to eat or out on a date, money is going to be involved prior to the act in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So if you don't have any monies, why are you even thinking about that?
Yeah.
But you know why they're thinking about it? Because there's somebody out there who's in the same position as them, and they gonna do it.
Yeah. And now you two brokies fucking each other.
Yes. But you can't even afford air freshener spray down the room after you done.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
It's tough.
It's tough. I don't understand how we got to this place. Like I can understand like when you young and you dumb, but then as you get older, like you gotta remix it.
Being stupid has become the norm. Like it's become accepted. Like I was having a conversation with a couple of homies, and I was telling them I wasn't built to live in 2021. Like I'm still in like 2007 or somewhere between 2007 and 2014, where shit didn't operate like this. Shit didn't move like this. Today it's mad. It's like 2021 is the year of embarrassment, and ain't no telling what 2022 and years beyond is gonna be like. I need to go back to 2014 where shit was a little simpler and I can actually compute what the hell is going on.
Maybe we should go back to before social media.
Yes.
Because social media has made people so comfortable to get like kids are so sensitive now. When I was growing up, if you talk shit about me, I talk shit back about you.
And if we fought, and then probably the next day we're gonna be playing again anyway. But now it is you see people traveling from state to state, trying to do bodily harm to people because of a TikTok that they put up or something that they
or and not trying to talk bad about anybody, but kids committing suicide because they've been bullied and stuff, and it's like people are conditioning their kids to be soft. Like I'm not conditioning my kids to bully anyone, but I tell my kids all the time, if somebody starts some shit with you, finish it. Absolutely. Because your mama coming through to finish it with you. Absolutely. And I tell my kids, if you go out here and you try to be a bully to somebody, I'm coming to finish you. Absolutely. So it's just like I don't get it. Like maybe we should go back. We should go back to the 90s when the East Coast and the West Coast was beefing. Because it seems like that was the most normal time.
It was. Today, I'm not equipped to live in today's time.
Because social media has made it easier for these girls to Photoshop their bodies. And then these bodies that they're posting aren't real, or they went and had all these, like Alexis Scott, she's so pretty. I think her body looked way better before she got all this surgery. Like Lil' Kim, I wish Lil' Kim knew just how pretty she was. Yes. Because I looked up to her. Like I shouldn't have been listening to hardcore, but baby.
Yeah, Lil' Kim was a bad.
She was so pretty. Like she set the tone for all these female rappers now with the wigs and the color contacts and the and the outfits and stuff. And then she went and decided to look like that little doll off Saw that be on that little tricycle.
Scary. Like I want to know, like when you go to the doctor, like is there like a chart that you pick off of? Like, all right, I want the number 2 face with the number 7 hips, and give me number 14 for the butt. Like I want to, like, seriously, because some well, the ones that I've seen on Instagram or whatever, and they show that before. No, I've seen it before. Now then I see the after. It's like, why did you do that? And again, it's none of my business. Why did you do that?
And it's like when they get the surgery, they try to act like they didn't have the surgery. Oh, I went to the gym. No, girl.
Now all they wear is workout outfits.
Right, and you got the same like
Page.
I think it was Lala posted a picture of her and Kim Kardashian in a bikini because she was wishing Kim a happy birthday. And I was like, y'all definitely went to the same doctor. And it's like the girls in my city, they get these surgeries and they start want to sell waist trainers. No, bitch, you going to jail. You're not about to be out here trying to, no, the fuck? No, you're getting, no. I'm not buying a waist trainer from you and you went and laid on a table.
Got cut up.
And got like, and this, let me say this, nothing to get y'all that want to go get cut the fuck up. You know, because some people don't want to go to the gym. Trust me, I have my days when I don't want to go. But
I got too.
But I go. But my problem with it is I'll go get the surgery, lie about you having the surgery. Or like in my city, a lot of the girls are getting the surgery because they feel like they're influencers. Mm-hmm. And they're getting the surgery to get their light. So like these girls go get these BBLs and y'all supposed to be like, it's a time frame that y'all gotta rest and get those massages and stuff. And y'all be out at the club like 2 weeks later, then the next day send up prayers for such and such. She back in the hospital. No, bitch, you should have set your ass down somewhere. I'm not praying for that. I'm not wasting my daytime prayer minutes on this bullshit. There's other shit that I can be praying for. No, ma'am.
I'm not wasting my
not
daytime prayer
minutes. Not. And see, one thing I'm teaching my daughter is to love herself as she is. Because my daughter is very beautiful. I'm not just saying it because she's mine. Because if she was ugly, I would tell her. I'm not raising my kids up to think they one thing when really they are another. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not sending them out there in society like that because I don't want my daughter to feel like she gotta lay down on the table,
right,
to change some shit, to feel comfortable with herself.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of girls out here that's doing it. And I'm not gonna say you improperly managing your, but yeah, I am. I am gonna say that you are because you go out here and you get these new bodies, and then you want to be out here flinging that thing because you got these new bodies, and really these dudes don't really care about you. They just you flinging it, so they gonna catch it.
That's it.
They gonna catch it.
That's
and so
it.
That goes into, I think this is gonna be the last topic we touch on this one, and then we'll touch on some other ones on our next one. I think I had put in here mental.
Yes.
Goes into your mental.
Listen, I always say this: once the head is gone, the body's gonna follow. So you got to make the right decisions.
You do
have foresight and hindsight. Just be able to see fucking shit. Be able to put yourself or take yourself out of certain situations because you know, one, you may not benefit from it, or it could legitimately be detrimental to you, the woman or the person with the gift that everyone is chasing. Listen, women chasing at the pussy, men chasing at everybody is chasing after that thing.
That thing.
So without that, with nothing else being said, if you just say that, you gotta understand that you are the prize, or it is the prize, however you want to categorize it. You gotta be, sisters, young women, old women, whoever, manage that pussy properly with managing your mental properly. If you're in a safer space or you're in a stronger mental capacity, you think differently. You're not doing the goofy shit. You're not doing the fly by night shit. You see, you understand what it is that you're supposed to be doing versus what it is that you're not supposed to be doing. And I just think, and women get in that horny mode too. And a lot of women stay there.
And I think with women, we are emotional creatures.
Yeah.
And a lot of women have not been able to master their emotions. And going back to what you said, attention. There are some women that all you got to do is just show them that attention that they are looking for. And that's all you have to do, and just tell them a few lies, because it's lies, but tell them what they want to hear. And you're going to get whatever you want. Because I see it. I see it. And I be like, girl, get up. Like, what is you doing? Like, and then it's like so there's a female, right? And like whenever she's telling me stuff about what guys say to her, it's like every guy is saying the same thing to her. Like, oh, he say he want to marry me and he want me to be his wife and all this stuff. And I was like, so every nigga is telling you this? But you ain't a wife yet.
Yeah.
Ain't
But
nobody ever put a ring on your finger.
a lot of men, that's their game. Like that's their
Yeah.
angle.
But see, she comes off as if the way that she carries herself, all you got to do is show her a little bit of attention, because she falls into that pick me category, and she falls into that I gotta take what I can get category. And she comes off like, just show a little attention and you gonna get whatever because let me tell you something. Even my homeboys had noticed this. They was like, Lo, you coming away with some bags and some gifts or something. Like, ain't no man gonna ever say he was able to have a conversation with me and deal with me. But there's a ticket for that. I ain't gonna lie. It's a ticket for like the dude that's trying to deal with me now. Like I told him, like, I respect your honesty, but baby boy, you gotta understand, for the past few years, all I had to do was sit here and be pretty.
Yeah.
I ain't about to switch that up.
It's hard. It's hard to get a motherfucker to switch that up when they haven't had to do that.
Exactly. I'm not about to do that. And so I feel like women who are not mentally stable, who are not emotionally stable, who aren't in tune with them. Like, if you're not in tune with yourself, if you don't even know what you want, you can't communicate to the next person what it is that you want. Like, when you out here just searching for a husband or for love in everybody, you're going to end up improperly managing your pussy, because you're going to give it up to everybody that smile at you.
Yeah.
And then sit back and wonder what you doing wrong. Girl, get up. That's what you doing wrong.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Because you may have a checklist of 10 things, but once he check off maybe the first 2, he in there. He ain't got to do nothing.
And then y'all, they just be falling for some of the ugliest things I have ever, like, girl, like now, mind you, right? I might have dealt with someone who's a little medium ugly. A little wasn't that bad, kind of work with it, right? But he had some other qualities to make it up, like he had a bag or two, he made a joke, ha, funny, made me laugh, but I ain't about to just be laying down with a gremlin. Right. Like, some of these dudes, y'all just, you could tell you just want somebody to say you got somebody. So you just ending up with anybody. And it's like, it don't make sense. Like, why you over there talking to the dude that run the taco truck? Like, it don't make sense. Why the fuck you over there? How did you end up over there? It don't make any sense.
Oh, yo.
It don't, Joose. It don't make sense. Like, it got to make sense. The math don't be mathing sometimes.
Sometimes the math don't math.
It don't. So you as a man, like, when you see women like that, like, what be going through? Because I feel like, you an established gentleman. You're not a bad looking guy. I feel like you own your shit. So a man of your stature, when you see women like that over there talking to Jose at the taco truck, and your ass ain't supposed to fucking be over there, what be going through your head?
I just look like, damn, why she doing that? You do question things like, damn, what the fuck is? I question a lot of women's moves, and at times it can come off as being judgmental, but I question things. You don't have to do whatever it is that you're doing, but it's that attention shit. That is that consistent attention that some people, and that's a drug too, that you just can't avoid. You can't not want it. So they going towards and they stay with whoever is giving them that at that particular time. And you see it, it's very disheartening. It's very disheartening seeing it. Just play out in front of your face. Yeah.
It's embarrassing. Like, this female that I kind of sort of know. So she went through a bad breakup, like a lot of us women have. And a bad breakup either change you for the best, change you for the worst. I feel like in a way it's changed her for the worse, because like every time she posts a picture and she puts a caption with it, it's giving off the vibe as if you're doing too much, you're trying to make somebody think like you're okay, but really you're not. And I just be sitting there watching like, girl, get up. What is you doing? Like the pictures with the caption and stuff and the way she's posing and everything. It just gives off a vibe like you really not okay. You really doing too much. It's not cute at all. Like, you a pretty girl, but the way, and women got to understand that you can be very pretty in the face, but the way that you carry yourself, it can make you very, very unattractive.
That is true.
To someone. Same with men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had went on a date earlier this year with this guy. He was so fine, Joose. When I say he was fine, he was fine. He had a nice body, had dreads, and went on a date. And I was like, you are so fine, but you are so fucking annoying. I said, you will not be seeing me again after this. And he didn't.
But I know fine women. I mean, gorgeous. Like check off maybe the first 5 things on the list. But they are annoying. Like they are annoying, and you kind of see why the dating pool has pissed in it.
Yeah.
They're the ones who peed in it.
Like,
it's tough.
Like, ladies, you just got to get your mental and your emotions together. Like, you got to learn how to master your emotions too.
Yes.
Like, so it's so much better to just kind of play it cool. Like, I hate when people got me fucked up, right? But I don't let you know you got me fucked up until it's time to let you know that you got me fucked up. Because I had to learn from my past mistakes. Like I'm very hot tempered. So before, like when someone would piss me off, I mean, I'm TTG. Like, I was on your ass. Right. But I had to realize, okay, this is chess, not checkers. Like, one, everything doesn't need to be addressed. And if you do need to address it, what's the smart way to go about it?
Right.
So you won't be having a headache.
Right.
And you have all your ducks in a row. Right. And I feel like sometimes women haven't mastered the emotions. That's why they flying to Facebook, with all this shit. And then mentally, as well, that's not all together. And that's why, you posting pictures, you looking fucking constipated, but you think you cute. And then you're trying to put a caption to it. And it's just like, everything is just not aligning together. And I'm just like, girl, get up. What is you doing? Yeah. Like,
I completely agree with you. I completely 100% agree with that.
I have the sniffles again. It's cold. It's cold here, so I know it's cold up there.
It's freezing, and I haven't been outside yet, but it looks cold.
I mean, the light behind you looks freezing. I mean, I'm a down south girl. I could never move up there.
Trust me. I know it's cold. I know it's cold.
So how do you do your hoeing in the wintertime?
Scale back a little bit. Scale back. It's cold.
Yeah, it is.
It's cold. You scale back. You find you try to find that one.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. You got the time for that, and you just chill. You go into hibernation. You chill for a second.
That's what I do. I normally just find that one that I won't feel like killing, and I just hibernate with them. But I also let them know the minute WYFF News Force says all week it's going to be sunny and a high of 75, this is over. Like, the drug dealers are coming out. Yeah. The former drug dealers are coming out. They getting their cars washed. The rims about to be sparkling. They about to be out here, with the short sleeves, tight shirts showing off that body. They got the jewels popping. I got to be out here to receive all that.
You know it. You got to be ready for the weather.
Like, the minute the weatherman says it's going to be 75 or high, it's going to be sunny all week, the hoe in me starts to defrost.
Hey.
The finesse in me starts to defrost. I go get the longest weave I can find with the best baby hairs, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair, and I got to get. It's time for me to work.
Time to clock in.
That's right. Time to motherfucking clock in, Joose.
Yes, sir.
So before we end this segment of PPM, proper pussy management, which a lot of y'all mismanage your pussy and your PPP loans this year, I'm gonna add that to the list too. Because how you mismanage both?
Oh, because if you can't listen, I think management people need to go to the class, take a course
Yes,
in business management because it all falls under the
it
same.
does. It does. How you
It all
mismanage
falls
both
under
of
the
them?
same.
How you mismanage
Yeah.
both of them? So, is there any words of wisdom you would like to leave off on this segment? We will be back, y'all, for part 2.
Think before you do, man and woman. Proper penis management, proper pussy management. Think before you do. Just think before you do. That is the best advice I can give you today. Think before you
And I
do.
would also like to add and communicate.
Yes.
First of all, communicate with yourself. Be honest with yourself, and then be honest with whomever you are dealing with. Do not be afraid to say what it is that you want,
Mm-hmm.
and let them know what you ain't gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Because you put it on the table.
Oh yeah.
So just let the people know where they can find my Toxic Daddy at.
You guys can find me on Twitter and I'm chilling. Follow me on Instagram at Chillin With Joose Pod and stream the podcast Chillin With Joose on every streaming platform there is. We everywhere.
And you guys know Loose Lips Podcast. Rate, review, subscribe, Apple, Spotify, Anchor.fm, wherever you get your podcast. We have a Patreon. If you follow us on Instagram, Loose Lips Pod, the link takes you to everything. We're on Facebook. I'm in jail. But, we have a Facebook group. And Joose, are you on Facebook?
I am not on Facebook.
Okay, I was gonna say you need to get our group. It be lit in there. Like we be getting
I
reported.
might. Everyone is telling me I need to get on, so I might go ahead and
Yeah,
create
but we have a Facebook group and we also have a Facebook page, both by the same name, Loose Lips Podcast. Make sure y'all sign up for Patreon. We have a YouTube. Really don't use it that much, but I'm trying to utilize it more. YouTube, Loose Lips Podcast. Follow me on Twitter. I can say whatever I want over there.
anything.
Low Bunny 86. So yeah, if y'all have any thoughts, any comments about PPM, email looselipspodcast@gmail.com. The lips is with 2 S's, or you could DM Joose, if the men want to talk to him or if y'all want to cuss me out, whatever it may be. And the words of Rosie, she's always telling me, Lo, they gonna beat you up. Because of stuff I be saying. I had to let Rosie know, look, I can fight and I can shoot. You going on the shirt. Either way. So either way, you going on the shirt. I ain't about to play with y'all. Not doing it. So thank you, Joose, for taking time out of your busy schedule.
My love, of course.
When we end this, I'm gonna take a picture. When we end this, but we are done. Thank you guys for checking us out, and we will see y'all for part 2. Bye.
Hey, low, Deb, Star, we back.